A Twitter question is, Adrian from Florida said, what do you mean by white culture?
I don't know.
You said he had a deep-seated hatred for the white culture. What is that? What is the white culture?
You know, gosh, I'm so tempted to help make news here today.
Well, no, I'm just curious. This was actually Adrian from Florida.
What to do? Adrian, go to glennbeck.com, listen to it. You can hear all of it.
No, but you didn't really address white culture, I think, in your explanation about President Obama. I haven't seen the whole show, but can you just, for our purposes...
Just for your purposes?
Yeah.
So this will be a little secret between us?
No, for this show, can you explain what you mean by the white culture? Because some people might say that sounds kind of racist.
Really? It's amazing to me that for the first time, I think, in history, somebody can ask a question and say, don't you think that maybe we have several pieces here? We have several pieces. George Bush says, my grandmother was a typical African American that had her views bred into her. You don't think maybe we would ask questions about that comment? How is it that the first time, I think in history, you should check on it, somebody says, hey, there's some red flags here maybe we should look at, has become the target? How am I the target for asking questions?
People just want to know, what is white culture?
I'm going to see if I can play your game. People just want to know.
You know, well, Adrian wants to know.
That's good for Adrian.
No, but I mean, it's fine. If you make a statement, though, shouldn't you be able to defend exactly what you mean by it?
Katie, how many times have you said something where you're like, I didn't think, what's the white culture? I don't know, what's the white culture? What? What is the white culture? I don't know how to answer that. That's not a trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not trying to trap you. I think people wanted to know what that meant exactly.
Well, we know Adrian does.
Yeah, and you're not going to answer her?
I'm not going to get into your soundbite
gotcha
game, which we already are.
We're actually, this is completely unedited. So if you felt like you wanted to explain it, you have all the time in the world.
Mm-hmm.
No? Don't want to go there? But basically, you stand behind your assertion that, in your view, President Obama is a racist.
I believe that Americans should ask themselves tough questions. Americans should turn over all the rocks and make their own decisions.